So here it is, Sunday morning. Doing some water changes on my undirted tanks. Thought I'd show something a little different this morning. I was showing off my dirted tanks, so I thought I'd show some tanks that aren't dirted. Here's a 10 gallon. It's full of, for the most part, guppies. It was kind of an experiment I was doing. They're hybrids or cross between red tiger endlers and albino koi guppies. Wanted to see what they'd end up looking like. Not quite as good as I was hoping for. Not horrible, but probably gonna end up trying to find somebody that's interested in them and just rehome them. I do have a couple of. Some of the babies are coming out golden color, which is what the koi guppy fry look like. Let's see if I can get. So there's one there. There's another one. A couple more. So they're not that typical grayish color. But back to this tank. So everything's in pots. It's just a little bit of gravel on the bottom, a handful of stratum, more gravel on top. A couple of these pots have root tabs as well. So in this one I got crypts, some Hygrophila rosanervis, some Amazon swords, Rotella atra. I got some dwarf sads in there somewhere, and Alteranthia ranky mini. Tucked away at the back somewhere in here. You can kind of see it. Doesn't show up all that well. See if I can get some out. It doesn't color up quite as good, but seems to do all right. It's just a little pot. So that's that one. Over here, I have Java ferns, Anubias. There's a bunch of Agarya densa in here and a bunch of different hygrophilias. A lot of it's just free floating. A whole bunch of duckweed. Keep a pea puffer in here. So for the most part, this tank is just a big floating mass of plants. So this is part of why I'm able to have so many planted tanks without breaking the bank. I'm just propagating most of my own plants. So there's two tanks that are just nothing but storage for submerged plants. And here's all my immersed plants. Recently tore apart my bins. A few weeks ago, moved it all into a 36-18-18 terrarium we had. So it's set up basically bioactive. It's got a drainage layer. It's mostly all potting soil. Plants are going through some transition. I've had a lot of melt back. Pretty much everything I'd planted over on this side has died. but some of the plants are taking off. Just lighting the whole thing up with a 24-inch T5 Sun Blaster. Seems to be working quite well. Nothing else, the Ludwigia is loving it. Nice resilient plant. Takes quite well to switching over to emersed growth. So that's this for now. As I said, just wanted to show something a little different. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend.